Mixed bag so far. Okay, who do we want to take? Sandra, she's our tank. It's underground, so Varric probably will have stuff to say. We'll just do Dorian. I've not actually played any of the DLC content. Played Dragon Age Inquisition like 3 or 4 times when it first came out. Then never really got around to it when Trespasser, Descent, and Jewels of Harkon came out. This should be interesting. The loading screens are favorable. There we go.
Inquisitor, the workers are almost done building a lift to the deep roads. No darkspawn trouble yet, but the earthquakes have been brutal.
I was told to meet a Shaper Volta.
She's waiting below. You won't see an Orzammar dwarf on the surface. They have rules about that.
I'm guessing
From
she's
your
saying similar
tone, I
boat
guess
to
Orzammar
Varric.
isn't your favorite place.
I don't have an opinion. Cloud gazers like me aren't allowed in the city. The lift's ready for you.
The model feels slightly different there compared to the rest of the game.
Try not to shift
Definitely
around.
can do Amber.
And keep back from the edge. It's a long way down.
This reminds me of a story.
Shocking.
It's about an impossibly handsome dwarf and his friend who got crowned King of the Nugs.
A Nug King. Really?
It's not as good as it sounds. Nugs mostly just shit on the floor and roll in it. Welcome to the deep roads.
Is it me, or is this the slowest lift ever constructed?
It's better than climbing down.
I could do with some music. Something with a flute.
We should be wary of raw lyrium.
I'm more worried about finding Darkspawn.
Neither is a pleasing prospect.
Actually, Blackwall might have been a good option. My understanding is it's just like a dungeon crawler. Pretty simplistic, but a good story.
Girl, Novrik, your names will not be forgotten.
You must be Shaper Volta.
A trust Valar, Inquisitor. The Shaper it welcomes you to the deep roads.
How many dwarves have you lost?
More than we can count. The mining caste has suffered greatly. Our situation has worsened since we contacted Skyhold. The quakes collapsed this mine and shattered a seal, keeping the Darkspawn at bay. The Legion of the Dead hasn't been able to mend the broken seal, and we can't afford to lose any more lyrium.
I've read about the Legion of the Dead. Dwarves who fight Darkspawn in service to Orzammar. They commit their lives to the cause and celebrate their own funerals before entering the deep roads.
No matter their sins in life, the Legion die noble deaths.
The Inquisition stands ready to aid Orzammar. Without a steady lyrium supply, things on the surface will get even worse.
Apologies for pushing you. I fear the damage that tremor caused. Follow me to the Legion camp.
I did get around to crafting everyone. Proper gear. Hopefully this goes nice and smoothly. In fact, I got to redo our entire build because we're now at 90%, 96% base crit. Which is pretty insane. So I shouldn't have to stealth or do anything like that. I can just use all the buttons. Hopefully everything just dies.
Keep your eyes open. These roads are dangerous.
I assume this is just like another world map. Find the landmarks. But keep an eye out for any branching paths though. Any secrets. Ooh, right to it, I guess.
Ogre!
I hate the deep roads.
He is super tanky. Like, we're doing good damage and he's still super tanky. We don't really have a vulnerability. That looks like we can hold our own. Actually, everyone but Varric should be fine. I don't think he is that tanky. He has one less slot than everyone else.
You have my gratitude.
Just returning the favor.
If the ogre reached this point, the Legion must be overwhelmed. Let us hurry.
They did not do NPCs justice with the potion stuff. Gonna sit there spamming health potions now. But yeah, so what do we have? Last we have heal on all the weapons, which is good for everyone. But then, of course, Varric only has his chest gear, and he has damage if not being hit. They'd be smart enough to stay out of the way. I don't know what all the runes are. But we should check his priorities, actually. Yeah, poison weapons, which should end up healing him. Right? Yeah. So maybe he can sustain himself.
I will never get used to the stench of Darkspawn. They corrupt everything, even the air.
Nice if I could see a little bit better. I guess this doesn't lead anywhere. No, well, I really can't tell. We're just wandering in the darkness. I'm guessing there's nothing on the other side either. No chests or anything just splayed about. Unfortunate. No restock? I didn't even restock our potions before doing this.
That's the broken seal ahead. It is worse than I thought.
They're doing a good job, though.
Get those charges to the tunnels!
Yeah, well, they were cool. They featured in the DLC for Dragon Age 2. Just the Alpha Hellocks, I think.
Someone prime the sodding fuses!
I'm guessing that'll be us.
We can't lose this position! Hurry!
Can't set the charges with those bastards breathing down our necks!
Guessing it just wants us to go... No, it's still Dark One's lane.
Clear out the Darkspawn!
Don't have a lot of AoE though. Should have brought Iron Ball. I should have just gone with the stronger comp. Explosive shot is also kind of a bit awkward to use. The animation. The whole idea is we stack hits and then do a big finisher attack. And then goes Varric anyway. The Pincushion definitely wears off by the time we actually utilize explosive shot. It already seems like it's going to take a little bit. Might also have to turn down the health improvements. So I am using a difficulty mod. It increases the rate at which they get promoted with the trial. And then it also increases the HP and the damage they do. We can definitely hold our own with sometimes. There's a lot of elite enemies here. Yeah, no, there's not even really weak ones to pick off. The bar's really not filling up that much. So, mark is up. Well, that should at least help. Did okay AoE damage. I think Dorian's really carrying us. There's Static Cage, there's Blizzard, there's a ton of AoE spells. Yeah, there's one I can pick off you with difficulty. But you're not really getting up. So, you should definitely be fine against bosses. You should also note we're at max level, so I guess the trial doesn't really matter anymore. Sound effects seem kind of off as well. Like we're hearing some of the attack sounds. Some of them are kind of missing. Curious what the stack is we're building. Slightly when I was behind the chat, actually.
That's got him on the head. Keep it up.
Almost there. Hold steady. There goes Dorian. That's not great. I'll get them up myself then. But Cassandra's definitely tanky enough. Please tell me that's it.
The seal's clear. Grind the charges.
Thank God.
Now, set the charges!
Only 2 of them drop loot. Kind of sad. Let's see. Music's low because it'll get copywritten. Guess we up sound effects. But this will shut the cave, I assume. Alright, and then we can grab the cam. Which is good, because then we can also restock our potions.
Inquisitor, meet Lieutenant Wren, a veteran of the 5th Flight and one of the Legion's finest commanders.
Someone paid her to say that.
Is that someone we should know from Origin?
Appreciate the help, Inquisitor. Collapsing that seal bought us time. Blighters had the run of these tunnels for days. Now they have a roadblock.
The Legion of the Dead has the Inquisition's full support.
That's the best news I've heard since the quakes began. Actually, the only good news.
Take cover!
I assume that the whole story is just finding out what's causing the quakes.
You heard that, yes. The rhythm in the tremors? It's clearer, stronger, more insistent.
I hear it. Doesn't prove a thing.
These quakes are not a natural disaster. They're deliberate. There's an intelligence behind them.
How could an earthquake be caused deliberately?
We get plenty of natural tremors down here. These are different. She thinks she knows why.
I found an ancient text during an expedition with Wren last year. At the time, it was just a curiosity. But now... The text describes giant creatures, called Titans, living deep underground. They sing in the stone, shaping it. When these quakes began, I believe we heard that rhythm. I believe a Titan is causing all this
The rock
destruction.
wraiths or golems? French singing is definitely never good.
Mysterious songs often lure people to their deaths. Or to an archdemon.
This rhythm isn't a song, exactly. It sounds like air flowing through lungs.
Air that can collapse a whole mine.
Dangerous, then. But a magic unique to the deep roads might be worth investigating.
We'll be somewhat
In my
open-minded.
experience, no explanation is too strange to consider.
For all we know, that text you found was a bedtime story. We can't be sure until we find the source.
The rhythm I sense in the quakes is emanating from somewhere far below. The stone will lead us there.
And if it comes to a fight, that'll be our job. There's a lift at the side passage nearby. Ready when you are.
Alright, so continuing down deeper. I use the expedition table to complete unique Inquisition operations called expeditions found in this area. It'll appear on the war table. Do I pick one or do I get to do both? Oh, there we are. Kind of a weird looking table. Well, lack of choice makes it nice and easy. I assume this opens up the area to explore. And interesting. Rests, loots. Oh, you can smith here, that's perfect. So we can actually make something better for Varric. There he is. You know what? I'll just go with the A-team. And bull. That'll do. Where's equip potions? Do we have the resources? Thank God. You're full. You're not. And you are full. Alright, we have reses. There's also a shop. Sells crafting materials. Sells really good crafting materials. A lot of gold, though. That's definitely one to come back to, then. They didn't actually use the tier 4 stuff to make gear. Technically, we can be a little bit stronger. Otherwise, anything we pick up is probably not going to be that useful. Well, the balance, maybe.
Oh, you can clean it right. Stay still.
Ooh, well, that's definitely a dead end. That's where we fought, and that's where we came from. Alright, looks like there's not really a choice. They've... Oh, wow. Is that correct? Why does that feel insane to get as a drop? Either way, once we have 90k gold, come back and buy the materials. It's actually more than that, isn't it? Because it's 150, not 100. Dialogue, actually? One with them spamming health potions, unfortunately.
I hope we don't run into an emissary.
Oh. Now we definitely will.
I take it emissaries are bad.
Most Darkspawn are mindless killing machines, connected by the Blight. But emissaries are
Feels
intelligent.
like we know that already.
And use magic.
This would be a prime point for your companions to climb in. Fair to say. But at least we're there. Can you just quick travel from the map? You can, thank God. Also good to see how many levels there are. Another operation. That might be a bit annoying though if you continuously have to go back and forth.
It had to be Shrieks.
I thought you'd be used to all kinds of darkspawn.
Well, everyone's got their favorites.
Great
racks.
Wow. Slow that down. Compared to what they look like in Dragon Age Origin. Hey, all of these. We gained most of them very quickly. Need to grab the upgrades from Cullen. You know what it is? I betcha. Just volume mixing for Blizzard and static carriages. Awful. That's all you hear. Can't hear any of the normal attacks. Or dialogue. Maybe I should go the other way with the sound. Turn sound effects down more. We'd like dialogue most of all. But yeah, even like the taunting, like Cassandra normally does, is all washed out. Obviously, gate, the way forward. Have a barrel treasure operation.
This belonged to an exiled dwarf. He was experimenting with raw lyrium.
Oh, and their sound effects too. I mean, technically they will heal up to max eventually. Just they get 1 point of life every time.
This
Guessing we're
door.
looking for
There's
gears.
something strange about it. Looks like our construction, but
Doesn't work.
It's missing gears.
we have to find them. It's our only way through.
I'm trying to click. I can't even install one. Nope, I guess not. Only 3. Gotta keep remembering I don't actually spell. It's also kind of weird that they made the emissaries more arcane horror-esque. Instead of just being all the different races like it rightfully probably should be. But everyone's staying healthy, which is good. And a decent amount of stuff to loot. Eyes don't turn off, so it's not a puzzle. It is a puzzle because there's some way to open the coffin, I guess. We'll just light them all. No, they are turning off. You do have to light them in an order.
This gear is warm to the touch. Strange.
I don't recognize that metal. But we should only need one more.
Considering these candles are lit. God, they're so annoying. Oh, yeah, that was fairly simple. A belt of something. I'm gonna just do this. Healer. Done? Thank God. Ruining my challenge. Alright, so one more gear to find. Well, that was easy.
We have enough of these odd gears. Let's head back to the door.
Well, you know, we can see what else is in this direction. Like another door. And more darkness. Deep soldiers. Surprisingly hard to actually. The 13k crit is great.
What sod is that?
Well, I can tell what that puzzle is. Anything else? Boxes. Boxes might be destroyable. Let's see, does it just make you do it from here? Well, that's gonna be annoying, and they're spamming heal again. Ah. At least it's not that many layers. Although, I didn't really look up what we're meant to do. Usually it's just move it to the other side, no? What do you do now? Right, there. Yeah, perfect.
Only a lyrium-addled mind would hide secrets behind such madness.
Just sellables. There's probably not achievement, right, for doing this with the trial on. Just screw it. You guys heal up, and we'll just leave it off for now. I assume this is just explaining the puzzle, right? Yeah. Question is there anything behind the boxes?
Ren, I'm
That's a
sorry about
yes.
Bernat. You served with him a long time.
It's never easy to lose a member of your company.
It was quick. And Bernat returned to the stone with honor. We should all be so lucky.
It's all right to be upset.
I'm too old to be upset.
The mug. Doesn't look like there's anything else secretive in here. Alright, but we can finally go through the main door. Right, nothing
Did that
behind
messenger
any
who
of the other
came through camp
boxes.
have any news about Orzammar? The food shortage?
More riots. There's unrest from
should be fine.
Dusttown to the Diamond Quarters.
Can't have the Deep Lords going hungry.
I made sure your mother and brother are safe.
That wasn't necessary.
The other
You're
doors, though?
welcome.
That's the one we went through. Flash came out of. Alright. 2, 3. Feels like you just put one on the edge there.
It's open. Keep any gears we find. We may need more. And if we don't, I want to study them. Whatever they're made of wasn't mine down here.
Oop. It sounded like a hint to take them back, but I guess not. It's not that much damage, unfortunately. You really need to cough. Sorry. Try not to do. I gotta use Sleeping Shovel because it's also our aggro deterrent. Panic's also kind of annoying, even though it's also guaranteed crits. Might have to respec Dorian again. They kind of has the best of every tree as well. Alright. Kind of longish fights. HP totals they're kind of annoying. They're not actually going to do more damage. Apparently there isn't anything.
The rhythm in the tremors. It echoes through the stone. This way.
Find 8 cogs this time. Surprisingly not that hard. The ore choice is kind of dumb, considering the item level of most things. They're going to be choice of which gates to open.
Another strange door. Who put these here? And why?
This one uses a different kind of gear from the others.
We don't have to open it. My stone sense leads the other way. Though I am curious to see the other side.
You always are.
Interesting. Oh, stealth. Turn around. God, the shield is so annoying. When I hit. Get behind them and then go nuts. So I jump to my death. He's like more drop down effect, I think.
You killed Darkspawn like you've been doing it your whole life, Inquisitor.
He means that as a compliment.
You're famous. Even down here. Is it true you killed a dragon?
10, actually. Oh, no, 9. We haven't done the hinterland ones yet.
I have. It was quite the battle.
I can't even imagine. Tell me about their teeth. I've heard they don't all breathe fire, and their scales have different colors and patterns.
Careful, Ren. I believe you're drooling.
Spiders? Spiders. Should definitely go back and ask them as well. Go pick up all the non-elite ones. At 90% crit, basically have 100% crit. I haven't seen any... Oh, there was one small splat. Actually. Yeah, the blizzard sound effect is definitely annoying. Unfortunately. We'll go see what was in the other door. And I hope we get penalized for doing so. Then at least, you know, choice matters. It's something most games are starting to lack.
That scar on your nose is new.
Yeah, well, fell out of bed.
You sleep on the ground.
Surprised me too.
We'll take a bossish fight. He pulls me in. And move the other way. All elites too. But it looks like no one's gonna die. I think the hits from Blade actually don't stack particularly well. The big thing is just that the knife toss is so quick. Like that, a 9k crit from the Shadow Strike after throwing knives, throwing blades. I don't know what abilities are called in this. You get the point I'm making. Hopefully. The more hits we can do in a row, the higher our damage gets. Ooh, secret treasure.
This Grey Warden had a map. Could be important.
Anything else of worth? Doesn't appear to be anything else on the outskirts. Did the Revenant drop anything? Why does it seem like he didn't? Because his body should be here-ish. Well, it seems like this was not really worth the cogs if it is costly. Well, I suppose the map could lead to something. Question is that somewhere we've been? I don't think it is. I remember a bridge, right? A broken bridge. Must be somewhere we're going then. Not a gap I can cross. Anything else secretive? There was a cog on a ledge. Wants us to go down. Oh, and there's a ogre. Gonna charge right at me, of course. There we go. That's what we want to see. Our combo basically just annihilates something. What we don't want to see is everything aggroed onto us. Plenty of non-elite ones as well that we're probably going to prefer. Are they just continuously spawning from somewhere? Feels like we're not really making a dent. No, they're just getting up and up and up. I think the treasure's here-ish as well. Here's a landmark. Just a huge onslaught of enemies. It's fine, we can work with that. I feel like that we get outpost ability a lot. Mainly because of Doran. We have a lot of combos with lightning. And the warriors have a lot of combos with frost abilities. Any more not elite ones? No. They're exceedingly slow bites. And the dragons were definitely more entertaining. So I think we might turn the trial off if it's just going to be clusters of enemies. Like this over and over again. The bosses should still be. I don't think they can ever be promoted. This is kind of just a nightmare to DPS down. Alright. Put the bow away. It'll turn off walk softly as well. Yeah. Just, it feels like it'll add an extra hour or so onto this DLC.
There's nothing left of them. Can't even tell who they were.
I'm sorry, Ren.
You join the Legion knowing you're already dead. You don't fear the killing blow. We rest in the stone and pass our strength back to her. That's our reward. But the Darkspawn...
They're still in full sets of
Vile
armor.
these soldiers.
Surely they can be
They can't
identified?
return to the stone. They'd only weaken her.
There must be some way to lay them to rest with honor.
We can burn the remains.
Aye. That's all we can do.
Well, no identifying them now. Okay, so it wants us to continue forward. Ooh. Interesting. Another gear. Assume there's something over here. That could be. Yes, at least. No, nothing. Okay, I think it's nothing. Being such sort of a large, kind of intricate map, also a lot of nothings, a lot of the time. Like, they could have probably hidden, you know, a mosaic sequence or something else
Look at that, Ren.
in here as well.
Could this be Hedron?
Darkspawn all over it. You can see their
Something else
torches.
to do.
Even Darkspawn appreciate a little mood lighting.
We're getting close to something.
Aye. The fight of our lives.
Oh, good. We can quick travel here too. So technically we can go back. Oh, well, actually it's not the elevator down. And do the war table expedition operation. We'll see if they get, I guess, more intricate as the further down you go. Definitely not anything super crazy going on here. In fact, I think just going through the normal regions is kind of more entertaining. We do have unlocks somewhere. Repair the bridge, I assume. Yeah. Hiring dwarves to work here is probably the smartest thing. And recover a buried treasure. It's just a whole bunch of influence. Cool. So, gonna make me teleport back and forth a bunch. Is it this bridge? Must be. Then we can still go down further again. So at least we have two choices now. Right, I assume this repairs a bridge for us to continue onwards out here. Yeah, alright.
Keep your mouth closed when fighting Darkspawn.
22 gear as
Our
well.
blood's poison.
Thanks for the warning.
There was this Carter boy.
What a shitty way to go,
Who
right?
joined the Legion around the same time I did.
Fighting in a
Fast
little
with daggers.
sputum.
Could blow
Gets in your
50
mouth.
holes in a hurlock
He's
before the
screwed.
blighter knew what happened. Daggers are messy. Vaughn swallowed some spatter. Took him 3 days to die.
Goodbye!
And the outcome it's going to be super easy. There's no happy medium. And of course I go to where the gears are needed. We don't have enough. Fine. Circle around. There's one. Picking them up is also kind of weird. Do you have any momentum? No, it did work. We didn't get prompt though. We also get to wherever the treasure was. Well, actually, the, what's it called? The buzzing. Find secrets should occur anyway. Because that looks like the pillar, but it was down there, not up here. No idea what that comes from. Nug King. All praise Nug King. Stays appetite with cheese. The older the better.
Why is this here? Perhaps there's a use for it.
Well, I guess we find and bring him cheese. Game definitely loves its little cheese Easter eggs. Everything feels kind of easy. Another door? It's just the two cogs? Feels like you need at least 3 to get through the door, though. It must be they carry on. And since we've used some at different places... I assume they'll make it so you get enough cogs. Well, actually, no, they did the color door, right, in the Winter Palace. We do have a mod for, so when we do that, we'll be able to open everything. They're like 100%ing, exploring everywhere. Let's see if we can open this now. No prompts are really telling us. We have enough gears. Cool. Cool. Surprise. Let's see if you're still stuck. Given how much damage we've done, I'm gonna say yes. That looks like it's gonna be another operation. The bosses will still be... I wouldn't call them a challenge, but still something. There we go, recover. Not an operation, just steal all our loot. We fought for it. It'll be ours. Alright. Definitely not really an eventful side area. But what's done is done. To the lift, I guess. Maybe you can just drop somewhere. They're a really cool looking map. Right? Because usually when you do the deep roads in any of the other games, it's very flat. It should be like cabins like this. This is gorgeous. Content from what we've done so far, which I guess isn't that much, is kind of lackluster. It makes it kind of awkward, because the whole thing with Veilguard is that they're going back to the linear dungeons. Hopefully that means they can be crafted a bit better. many layers are there? 4 more. Probably 2 to 3 hour DLC. I'll have to compare it to the Jewels of Harkin when we do that. The elevator's stupid. Like, if there was dialogue or something meaningful here, sure. But I guess this is to get out of loading screens, maybe? I'd kind of rather a loading screen.
Lost a good soldier in the roads once. Fell down a hole.
Oh, now the
About 3
dialogue
days
starts.
later.
He loves this story.
She spent a whole day telling us all the strange things she saw while lost. A golden longboat floating in the air. Packs of hairless children hunting nugs. A giant skeleton on a throne.
Was it true?
Never found out. She woke up the next day. Couldn't remember any of it.
Like something just popping down here and fighting. Dragon would be fantastic. Right? Call back to him asking about them earlier. That made like go back and forth, looking for stuff that isn't really there, just for the chance that it will be. But our search radius is huge, so maybe I can just stay linear.
This matches what's on the Grey Warden's map. Time to look around.
Well, I guess afterwards. And like corpse archers. So stupid. War-wise. We're in the deep roads. But it does want us to look down where... It feels like the treasure was up there. We can look at the codex, right? Oop. Rock white doorway. There we go.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Now this is better. Much better. I would have completely missed the cogs here. Ooh, and their campsites. It's us. Okay. Feels like they could have made the uniques just slightly better than the max crafted gear. Or at least equivalent. And by equivalent, I mean extra stats, and this is just probably how you get back. The problem is, since you get to pick that distribution, which is significantly better to craft stuff. Yeah. Here's the door that we... Oh, 2 doors. I don't know if we have enough to open both. Otherwise, we can also just go forward. Well, the quest marker goes that way. So, we'll go this way.
Here's something.
just straight up fight.
A lost caravan.
But loot.
It may have been down here for centuries. I wonder if anything's left.
Barrier penetration.
These goods
Kinda
are
useful.
amazingly well preserved.
Stamina, not so much. I don't think we've ever had a problem with running out of resources. Even Dorian, who has the most costly abilities for all the branches, is also not running out. Let's see, do we have enough cogs? We do, perfect. Question is this the way to go? Or is it just more loot? Fingers crossed, just more loots. Junk. Kind of junk. Feels like the way to go then. Moving about. Feels like shield penetration or something.
I almost lost my leg to a hurlock a few years back. Left a nasty scar.
How'd you get away?
Kicked her with the other leg.
Good man.
Seriously, keep your guard up. They'll use your tongue as jewelry.
Ugh. I'll remember that.
See, we need that, but on steroids. Because the party banter is what really makes these games. We're going this way, because the other way definitely feels like the way you
I've
meant to
heard
go.
encouraging things about your progress topside. That you're bringing order to the chaos.
That's what they tell me.
We could use that down here.
Unless this loops around to there anyway. Feeling like it does, it does. So we wasted cogs on a door. Guess that's why there's the two levers. We wasted the cogs for like some blue loot. So that might be a decent challenge, doing this with no crafted gear. There are still some elites. Cryptic elites. I guess it's not so bad not having them try along.
Something over there.
Well, when I saw the little prompt that said collected 22 years, I thought it was going to be a lot longer. I guess that kind of says no. No loot? Nope, nothing. Just 4 gears. Onward. That was where we came from, yeah? Yeah. I guess we look around first. Probably check the journal, right? Camp established, journal pages. I don't know what the 12 out of 22 is. I guess that's the gears? Like, there's so many opportunities for just big fights here. They could have taken the whole dragon system, which is underutilized, right? Because there's 2 enemies in the game that actually use body parts. That's dragons and giants. They could have done something with it. And heck, even being able to shoot the legs of an ogre. Or the arm when they grab someone. Would have been cool.
I heard the hero of Ferelden came down here during the Blight.
Cardall met the Warden, but I never had the pleasure.
Oh, there we go. He's
You
not
often see
anyone
great
of note.
From time to time. They're a good bunch. Tough in the fight. Fearless.
Anything else? That would be a no. Curious if we can get up on that ledge. Seem like this loop around both sides. Yeah, this feels more out of bounds-ish. Maybe in an ambush or anything? Guessing this will be repaired again. Guard penetration. Hey, it's stuff to sell. I'm missing out on mugs, it looks like. I'm gonna check out the other side. You go back. That doesn't appear to be anything. Alright, well, we don't have a teleport yet, so I guess we're not going back to do the expedition. Hopefully there's one just in this little area. It does like seem more things will actually be out of bounds, so I should be going to these little ledges and seeing if it does lead to anything.
Careful! That was a big one.
We need to go deeper.
Only way down from here is falling. Not keen on that.
There has to be another way.
I guess it's kind of the way we're going. Jumping in this area feels a lot smoother though. We don't have enough? I guess we don't have enough cogs. One's missing quite a few. It doesn't feel like we can quite go back where we were, which sucks. I mean, some degree of backtracking isn't horrid. Nope. Feels like not somewhere to jump. Up here now. You guys are actually kind of
Darkspawn are getting worse. It's been close to a nest.
That explains the stench.
There we go, there's some high level ore. cave. Another place for gears. Where we're meant to go. Means I'd really much rather backtrack and open up all the other doors on the way. It feels like this will loop around. Good. Kind of. Yeah, so we get at least fall back down onto that ledge. See, now more of a maze I do enjoy. Emissary. Not quite. Drop that. Any gears or anything? Not even any loots. Okay, well, I guess we fall back down. Open that side passage. Drop, or can we just jump in? Can't tell if there's a wall. I think there is a wall here. Nope, there we go. Oh, this is bloodstained. 5 bloodstained gears. I guess we'll get them when the operation opens up. Let's forward and see if we can make a setup camp. Probably think and keep track of what types of gears we're getting. This is the nest area. Yeah, this would have been super annoying to do with the trails. Just like some down. It seems like there's enemies over there. It only wants us to deal with the 10. Can I pull extra things? Yeah. This was probably the wrong call. At least to go in there by myself. He came back. Very much like to revive me. Which I did. So, let's go back to safety before I pulled so many enemies. Although it looks like Cassandra and Bull are kind of unkillable. streak somewhere. We hit enough, we'll also heal.
Don't let them get behind us.
It feels like you're glass. Oh, finally a drop. We do use Shadow Strike. Actually, that would be nice to see. More enhanced rings. Or better versions. Genlock alphas. They're the big burly ones, I think. Where are they? You guys? Oh, an alpha. I guess at this point we're just clearing up this entire area. The arch is actually kind of tanky. Yeah. No, that's not alpha one. Get our ability up again. Maybe I should have taken the mass stealth one. Though it really doesn't seem that strong. Dorian dying because he keeps standing in fire. I assume the alphas are these two dots, and we're meant to be working our way forward. That feels correct. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Now come this way. Or not, I guess we're fighting them there. Very much like the turn around though. Hit with any of my abilities. Right, we can take care of all the extra ads. You. The ticking. Don't want a leaping shot for it. And Drax inside. Now that's interesting. Alright, I need to deal with you. Leaping shot definitely feels kind of awkward easier. Alright, then two ogres, which are, again, probably further in. Question is, what's going on back here? I guess there's still the one enemy we missed. Are the ogres coming up? Yeah, this with the walk softly trial on just seems god-awful. Just die. do want, yes, to explore. Thank God. But it looks like there's not going to be anything extra-ish here. Just meant to... Oh no, there's a door. Never mind. I take it back. Bloodstained again, though. And I just wasted the cogs we needed for the other area. We had 3. We need 2 more to open that other door. Hi. I'm a lot squishier than I thought. Please, get out of the way of that. Airway. I wonder what would happen if you open this door the other way. Get behind him. They need to regen their HP. All that annoying shield. Junk. I'm guessing this will also be junk. Slope is very annoying. There was that operation as well, so we do need to grab that. Any secret gears or anything? Open sign? No. I think it's just going to be a birch, right, to shoot from. More or less. Open stone, nothing. Yeah, well, I'm gonna grab the operation. More than anything. Also might turn the music down a bit more without anything else going on. I'm pretty sure. Wow, I probably would have already been copywritten by now. Another bridge operation. A fair amount of backtracking, it seems. Especially with no points to teleport to. Feels like they should really be coming after us to sell the intensity of this little area. It's what it seemed like when we first came and all the shrieks. Just alternative direction, I guess. We'll do the quest. Guess we'll have to explore a ton anyway after. Yeah. Already on 10%. Can't think just yet. Alright. That should be a good amount of damage. More gears. That must be areas. No, it is gears in the depth. I wonder if it counts both types. There's more than that as well. Emissary, I have no idea where you came from.
Get to the emissary leader! Cut it down and they're done!
Hopefully that's the case. Oh, they are super tanky.
Don't let that emissary leader control the battle. This is our fight.
I'm curious why the mark wasn't popping for so long. Please tell me we can make camp here. Are they running away? Seems like they are. That was an Amulet of Dex, which is kind of tempting. Don't know what else we got. That's the door. Yeah, I think they ran away. We just open this? Or does it require the gears? It doesn't look like you place the gears anyway. No, but it can't, finally. And huge open room. Hopefully they... I would assume the expedition table will appear here as well.
That's the last of those, Darkspawn. Legion's in your debt, Inquisitor.
Well, we're only
Look at
halfway,
this, Red.
so...
It's ancient. Maybe 1,000 years old.
Any idea who built it, or why?
This Tig is on top of a lyrium mine. According to the memories, the mine was destroyed by some unexplained disaster. The miners must
Earthquakes?
have used this lift to reach the lower levels.
I'm
guess it's
starting to see a
earthquakes.
trend.
If there is a Titan causing earthquakes, it's down there.
I found this book with the emissary. The pages are mostly ruined,
Oh yeah, we didn't...
but a few are readable.
Well, we looted the emissary. We didn't
See
loot
this
anyone
line?
else.
I awoke to the singing stone. Our kingdom trembled at the Titan's hymn.
Good sign. But we do
How
need
can
more.
we be sure what the book says is true?
We shouldn't force connections that don't exist.
Perhaps this will change your mind. Look here. It's the royal seal of Orsec Garal.
King Orsec Garal? That book belonged to a paragon? Maybe you are onto something, Volta.
Of course you'd take a dead man's word over mine. Always the traditionalist.
Hey, challenging tradition lost you a cushy position in Orzammar.
Does a king's book mean that much to you, Ren?
Paragons are the best of our people. They don't hand that title out to just anyone. Not even a king. Knowing it was Garal's book from the start would have saved us an argument.
As if you'd ever avoid an argument.
We don't have time for this.
I agree. And to be clear, I was reassigned. When my superiors ordered me to remove an official record from the memories, I declined. We decided it would be best if I served the Shaperate here, finding history instead of recording it.
It takes courage to challenge authority.
I suppose you would know. Some believe the past is what we make it. But we gain nothing from ignoring mistakes.
Wise words.
I'm sorry I brought it up.
Yeah,
The earthquakes are what matters.
The DLC definitely does not
I
feature
don't know
the
where this
companions.
list leads, but we're about to
I
find out the
understand,
hard
right? Because it
way.
was a smallish one. They
Get ready.
want to, have to get voice lines from everyone, or a ton of voice lines from everyone. But there is this is only a quick travel point. Looks like quick potions. Yeah, there's no expeditions or anything. We literally do still have to fast travel, back up, do the operations, and come back. Seems like a missed opportunity. Just to move the forward camp each time. Alright. I mean, it just seems like it'd always be Josephine. Unwanted attention from deep roads, face unforeseen dangers. Not that these choices really actually matter. Now this one, because it was in a more concentrated area, soldiers seems correct. And still nothing on this side. Maze of long forgotten caverns. I guess that's at the very bottom. This is all the mugs we've collected. Alright. But we have stuff to sell. So we got a staff. Yeah. And then also the weapons don't really matter. The blues sell for a lot from this area though. Even the junk sells for a lot actually. Cool. We should be able to afford the resources fairly quickly. Actually, this stuff doesn't. Damage by 30% is not enough. The Amulet of Dex, though. Can I compare? They have an Amulet of Cunning. We lose 5% crits. But we gain damage. It's kind of nice. Think about it. Alright, so nothing on this floor. On this floor we have the two areas which we can't teleport to. If that way forward, and then we have whatever this connects to. So we should... Can you not... Okay, you can't set markers. But it's not big enough, but would be nice.
I can feel it now.
I don't forget.
The blight. Spreading.
That's the way we go, right? And this is all extra. Yeah. We're going to go across the bridge we just made, and then also investigate wherever the path led, over that direction. I suppose we'll just go first. It looked like there was a cabin. We need more gears than anything. And a lot of quests completed as well, weirdly. Well, this screams spiders. It's the same one, over and over again. Fantastic. Oh, it's perfect. Only one, though.
So that's how the Lyran experiments ended.
Daggering. Yeah. Nothing else? One extra gear? Unless that was the final journal entry we were meant to find. I assume both bridges will lead to the other gears. Does stealth tell us our crit rate as 100%? I'm curious how the modifiers show up. No, it's 91. Any other sort of secret drop points that we've missed? More gears? No, just what we've rebuilt. We do have the other side of this area to explore. Alright, we'll use the expressway. Five more mugs, and of course it's another door. Alright, it does seem like you don't get enough gears. Interesting. Four. I think we only have two. Hopefully the other area leads somewhere. Or won't let me place them now. Maybe there is a way to retrieve them from doors. Ah, that doesn't seem right. Okay. We have this operation, and I feel like it won't actually get us that many. Not really a great way to get back there either. Especially since we have to climb a bunch of ladders. Oh well. Close. I should use the map more, right, to see any secret nooks. Like, that doesn't extend anywhere else. And we can see the caves we've actually gone to. But it could still be a cog through all the fire, I guess. Anything? Nope. Just keep our eyes open for any yellow pings. It was through the cave because that gets you to the upper ledge. Right on. Now it's back through to the door. Can't open. That's just herbs. Maybe I should feed the boxes. There seems to be a bunch scattered around. Nothing on either side of this room. Doesn't feel like there'll be a ton of cogs there. I did already explore that section, right? Doesn't look like we're missing any paths. Be a nice view from up here, though. So this nice, empty place. I suppose it has been a while since the play. This all just for a landmark. Feels like this is just gonna be all for a landmark. And there is some loot here. Not seeing any cogs. Interesting. Guess that one decided it was no longer lootable. Did it disappear? No. Yeah, so unfortunately no cog. Well, I guess we get them further in and then come back again. Yeah, there's still several maps. Also whatever's in that direction. Which if that's the cogs, then I have to backtrack again. Oh, God.
The way you brought down that
I should have looked first, I guess.
Thing of beauty.
Another door. I think that's got a lever. One requires 5 as well. We need 14 more in total. Curious. Oh, there's none else. The next area. Guess that's to call the lift back. Right, we just stand on it? No. Why does it feel different to the other lifts? Do we have to pull it every time? Maybe we did. Guess this one's even deeper. Into the maze section? Into the dark section?
What was that?
What was what?
Something moved. There. Light a torch.
So I can see us coming? Just stay close.
I guess it's somewhat visible. Looks very linear. Is there a map? Here's a map, it is linear.
Rather be fighting something I can see.
We've gone past the deep roads.
How can you tell? It's pitch black.
I can feel it.
Creepy eyes in blue just doesn't quite work, I feel.
Show yourselves!
He die? Didn't expect that.
Ren!
Not at all.
No!
Ah!
Well, Varric must feel slightly less impressive. They have a ton of Thedas. We're heading into Mass Effect territory, it feels like. I guess res doesn't actually cost as much as that. Work? Excuse me, right? Yeah. I must use this ability. Oh, it's also seemingly the first one I've tried. Yeah, make sure I'm not collaborating. Yeah, the repeaters are definitely problematic. So lyrium guns exist. Interesting. I don't feel bad.
You
I died
deserved
too.
better.
Just
Ren never
I get to
wanted
res.
this life. He was a cobbler, a good one. He joined the Legion to pay his father's debts. It kept his mother and brother from losing their caste. The poor and desperate here often sacrifice themselves for their family's future.
Ren was a good man. We'll honor his sacrifice.
He always seemed indestructible. The armor on these warriors. There's lyrium woven directly into the metal, and it's bonded to their skin. Impossible to remove, but I know what we'd find underneath. these are dwarves. Ren was killed by our own kind.
Yeah, why'd they attack?
If they're fellow dwarves, why did they fight us?
They never spoke a word. No warning, no demands, just violence.
I suppose Tevinter would be getting close to this,
I
right?
won't leave Ren like this.
They did something
We
similar
must
to
return him
Fenris.
to the stone. Trust Tonsha, Sauroka. I'll see this through, Ren. I promise.
Well, that's one less NPC chugging potions.
Anything standing between us and the Titan will regret it.
I don't really want to come across another cluster of them. They just shred armor. I suppose we should go to the edges, see if there's any gears. Delirium trees. Okay. The main thing is do not stand clustered with one another. And deal with the vultures. They're the problematic ones. Yep, they do a ton of damage. He's literally just destroyed my armor. I didn't think there'd be a more annoying enemy than the assassins for anyone to stealth. They're tanky and they do massive damage. Thankfully we heal up. Only dropping gold though. I'm guessing we can't actually have those weapons. Seems crazy. It feels like you should be able to. No idea what you are, but probably don't want to be hitting you on the head. And of course, then there's more archers. More bolters. Now this is much better, because I actually feel like I need to evade and move around a lot more. We get any unique weather? Makes 3 out of 14. We can get 12 from here, is what that said. Then we should probably go back up, because there'll be more gears behind the doors. These shields? No, they're rocks. Reports. Looks like we've actually missed quite a bit of stuff. If it's not actually behind the different locked doors. And there's gonna be, you know what? We should probably start saving. No, this area has felt really threatening till now.
This is like the Wall of Memories in Orzammar, but ancient. Very ancient. The words seem based in Dwarven, but I barely recognize this dialect.
Can you translate any of it?
Only fragments. The language is very different from what we speak today. This word keeps appearing. Shah Brital. I believe it means revered defenders.
Yeah. I was gonna say, what are they defending?
What needs to be protected all the way down
The Titan,
here?
I guess.
Isatanal.
It's definitely got more interesting.
Isatanal. Cut our tongues.
First half was definitely
entomb our
boring.
bodies. Watch over the Titan until it stirs. So the warriors who attacked us must be the Shabratal, and they're protecting a Titan.
Are you all right, Volta?
I can hear Ren's objections. Let's keep moving. If more of these memories exist, they may have the answers we need.
Be nice to sneak up, yeah, on them for once. He's just gonna go crazy on me. So, right. No, I finished him in time. Good. They want to ambush us, we ambush them. So, was bathing, I guess? Was the implication there? Yeah, nice. Steam waterfall. Earthshaker, Defender. Don't know what an Earthshaker does, but so far all we care about are bolters. Seems like they're doing fine. Alright, whatever he did, we didn't find out. They're like growling at us. Oh, there's a second. They have like fist weapons and like shale. So I just realized that the rest of our party is actually here. They get stuck. So far only staves. There we go. I wonder if they toyed with the idea of giving archers a repeating crossbow. Like a repeating harpoon gun. Kind of more what it was like. It's hard to see where we've gone and where we haven't gone yet. Guess we follow the yellow dots. Yeah. Another enemy. Finally, torches. And we have enough gears for the other doors as well. We should probably go back and open them. Well, we come across another door this way, and I just spawned for choice. Oh, well, that's dead end. Right. Right. I assume that's another lift that we're working towards. Probably also means somewhat of a boss fight.
Something strange on the other side. I can feel it.
Watch your step.
Nothing. There we go.
That wasn't a quake. Someone sabotaged the bridge, and we don't have time to fix it. There. That ledge. We can reach it if we're careful.
If we wanted to be careful, we'd be up on the surface.
We've had time to build everywhere else. I feel like we'd have time to repair it. But again, nonetheless. 2 more for this area. Means they don't appear to be behind doors. Ooh, what did I miss? Ah, plants. This cave is decently lit. This... yeah, there we go.
Look there.
Another
More
one.
ancient carvings.
Aye, but these seem to be about the Titan. It shapes the stone. It is the stone. It sculpts the world within and without.
Yeah, into World of Warcraft territories. Breaks change the stone, they're just legends. That's
If
the
Titans can purposely
yeah.
reshape the world,
correct
The
conjecture
earthquakes
to make.
could be the way they sculpt the stone.
But the quakes are destructive. Titans would mold the world, not smash it to pieces.
Depending on your perspective, change can be violent.
But if this is true, how could it be missing from the memories of Orzammar? Why would someone erase such an integral part of our history?
As a civilization who's
Let's
lost
answer that after we
two
stop
of
the
its three
earthquakes.
major kingdoms,
The rhythm is louder
I
than
don't think
ever.
that'd be
We're
unexpected
close.
to lose huge amounts of historical knowledge. Well, I guess we have missed 2 gears.
Look at that. Like stars at night.
Yeah.
All these
Interesting.
lyrium veins, and they're completely untapped.
The Shah Britol must mine lyrium somewhere. Their weapons and armor are laced with it.
Beautiful area.
Unless they found another way to harness it.
And a travel point, which is fantastic. Oh, this counts as that next area. Yeah, so... kind of curious how we missed gears here. Well, strangely, that looks like a secret passage, no? That connected to here, right? If I mark... I can't even mark it because we're not on that map. I want to find the 2 gears that we missed. And we'll go back and open the doors. Yeah, so I'm curious if this loops around to this area, because it kind of seems like it does. It's kind of weird. And then the market disappears. Either way, we can go open the doors we came across before. Right, we had 2, right? We found 10. That puts us at 12 out of the 14. So as long as there's 2 more gears behind either of the doors we already passed, we're fine. Did I miss the cave already? No. There's definitely something on that side. Alright, the broken bridge. So there must be a way to fix that and get across. You must loop around. Right. I just accept that? I do. We will go back and open the doors then. Oh, the closest. The loading times in this region is significantly better than everywhere else. Well, we're getting very awful, even just in Skyhold. Right. Please be a gear. Otherwise, I guess I'm more blind than I thought. Miss 5 or so? Well, that sounds awful. A whole bunch of AoE damage, though. Is there an elite one or anything? Yeah. Doesn't look like there's a gear in here, though, either. Junk. 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 And a whole bunch of corpses. Suppose the research items are still nice. Alright, is there a quicker way back to the other doors? Oh, you can't teleport to the lifts. I assume the lifts are still going to be annoying. I guess we just go to the closest one. Yeah. I mean, if we start at the entryway and backtrack, maybe we can find the missing gears. Because there should definitely be more than enough in this area for the doors. Ah, this isn't anything. On that side, nope. Definitely glad we took the search radius upgrade. Secret ledges or anything? Kinda. But then this doesn't lead any further. No. Buildings over that way. I think that's just scenery in the distance, it looks like. Unless you drop down from there. That looks kind of untextured. The gate was down there, wasn't it? Let's see how good my jumping is. Oh! Should put me back. No, put me back here, of course. From here we can do it, though. Dial points. Alright, so we need 2 more. I assume there's just going to be more relics to pick up in here. Okay. With the corpses, it don't quite make sense. And no gears as well. And more junk. Not even a purple or anything? Yes, the main thing is just retrieving the artifacts. Question is, if I were 2 more gears, where would I be? Apparently not behind the doors. Like we've been in most of the caverns. Can travel straight to the lift. Something. What do we have? We have 2 more gears there. Camps. It'd be under collection, won't it? There we go, gates. So there's still 5 in the ruins, 2 in the caverns, 12 in the bastion. We have to backtrack to explore. We'll wait till we actually have the gears to open the door, in case we completely miss them. I'll go to the new area. And... well, the camp actually looks like it's in the end of the area. We can either go this way or that way. We'll go this way. Need to be constantly pinging. All mushrooms. Fender, Stalker, no Bolter. There's a bunch of people around the corner. Defender, Stalker. Okay, yeah. So as long as we don't come across the bolters, I'm happy. It's the guy hiding around the corner. Earth Shaker, bring down I guess that opens up the doorway. I know, investigate the barrier. Key of some sorts to break it.
They built this to stop us. There must be some way to get through.
Ah, by the Earthshakers. Why can't we keep the weapon and use it?
This weapon of theirs cut through the barrier, but was destroyed in the effort.
Let's keep gathering their weapons. There may be more barriers ahead.
They are just in insane places. How do we even get up there? Oh, definitely not here. And we're somewhat stuck now. Here is there. Alright, from up there. That makes more sense than a jumping puzzle. That's the way we open, so that's the way we go last. I'm guessing this, yeah, loops around and connects to where we were.
I see no evidence of Darkspawn here.
Let's just be grateful.
But there must be a reason they avoid this place.
Delirium, I would assume. I wonder how much this adds to the lore. It seems like the story could, you know, connect a lot of dots that need connecting. But at the same time, I still don't think this is very long DLC, so I can't see it having that much exposition on the old gods, on the dwarves, on Lyrium and Darkspawn. There's definitely seizure territory as well. Some of these lights. Altar. Good, actually. Before he does anything. Seems like they stagger easy enough. I can hide behind cover here. There's nothing damage. Shaker, which I assume opens up another door. Surprised there's not a lever type in these creatures.
These aren't deep stalkers. What do they eat to survive?
5 weapons
Us,
together now.
if we're not careful.
Mushrooms, I assume. Tons of mushrooms in the area. Alright, so it's very important to loot the Earthshakers. We need Silverites. Feels like they'd be here. Wait here? I guess not. Should be at a pretty high amount of gold as well by now. 50k. Getting there, actually. Another operation and a bunch of their animals. Yeah, you must do less damage to their heads. Volta. The Voltas stagger easy enough. Deal with the one that's just aggro on us. Oh, there's gear. Bastion of the Pure hunting operation. Did I get us leather? Looks like that should net us leather. All the gears in the 9th gates. With how many gears do we have access to? There must be other doors. Big door maybe somewhere. Junk. Although, expensive junk. Good. This loop around. Feels like this will end up looping around to the destroyed bridge. Has the right elevation to it. And then these must be the last 2 gears. Right, because this counts as the other region. Bastion. Is that the Forgotten Cavern? The fact that we got the 350, I'm going to say yeah.
Words are carved into the stone. Only those who believe may cross. Subtle.
Well, I guess we believe. Interesting.
Glad that worked. The alternative would have been messy.
Oh, I guess if you just start walking, it forms. And I slipped. Funny enough.
An altar for offerings?
We did get that cheese. Part of me kind of wants to just shoot all the nugs. Take something. Feels like this would have been a good time for Varric to be part of the party. He mentioned it coming in. Assume this is the Nug King. It'll be tiny.
Are you putting me on trial? I'm feeling very judged.
Interesting. Hot debate among Nuggemeier's is whether the king is Paragon Ebion's songs. In King Paragon. King. Wait, what? Whether the king in Paragon Ebion's songs was royalty of some kind of melee and especially magnificent specimen of the breed. Bria scholars and bards and rodent enthusiasts bring offerings of cheese. I wonder if Liliana will have anything to do with that. Right, because she was very interested with the nugs. What's Kinnegorn, though? Do we get anything for that? Was that just lore, I guess? Fair enough. Do we have to backtrack from here? We have the gate now, though. Suppose we might as well. That connected to where we are now. Right? And the pure. No, we came from this direction. I'm very confused by this now. Where these paths lead. Either way, we have the keys for the door. So why don't we just go do that? Annoyingly, the quickest way is the lift, maybe? No, it can't be the lift. But it is still back traveling. That's the wrong way. Would have been a good opportunity for like companion gifts. Also have to be on the lookout for 5 missing gears. Surely this room kind of feels like they'd have more, considering how expansive it is. I think where we haven't looked, been. Maybe there's just a surplus of gears anyway. We don't have to worry about them too much. I explored in this direction. Maps filled in, but I feel like, yeah, you come from this side and then you go up to get to the ledge. We do want to go through here. Secret other passages. Yeah, but we want to get there. Seems doable. That, however, is not. And of course, there's no way back. Luckily, they decided to try and go this path. Something in the water? It's not that deep. Maybe this does lead somewhere extraordinary. I doubt it, though. Right, we had to leap through here. Which means we might as well just go the correct way. Down and then back up. Alright, so that's all the gates, I think. Retrieval supplies. So I guess there is just a surplus of gears. There's nothing else in this room at all. Just the artifacts. Fair enough. Then continue exploring we do. I went that way, it looped back up. We have to continue this way. No, there's a gear up there. No other goals for the gears.
You said we're beneath the deep roads. Do you think anyone besides the Sharp-Rotol has traveled down here?
We are very likely the first to travel this far.
Alright, we'll let other stuff aggro. Oh, they're getting up and Dorian though. Ah, hell. Actually quite resilient. Until he's gone. Ore choices in the area though. Why would you want iron? Like, it feels like it should just be all the high level ores. Or a special type of iron. Like lyrium infused iron or something. It is over here. What am I missing? Above or below? Because it pops up when we go down this way, right? bridge operation. A decent amount of backtracking again. Do we have a proper reason for our backtrack though? That's the third weapon. Fourth weapon? Third weapon. Another operation. Bolter. Not a lot of damage in that last. Problem is when it comes back too much. Oh, what did we get ambushed by? Ah, Stalker. Ton more iron. They're useless. The operation is up, I guess. Through here. Be a rubble or something, probably. Yeah, excavate. One more weapon. Which appears to be right there, so what's in this direction? Also, another fight, actually. An Earthshaker. His way that way continues down further. It is.
We're both children of the stone. Please, stop!
Can they see me? They might be able to see me. Death animation. Oh, there we go. Place weapon. Maybe that's the optional way? No, there's another wall there. I guess we see where this barrier goes. You need 5 for a big area.
I hate destroying these weapons. They're artifacts. We could learn from them.
We have no choice. It's the only way through the barriers.
Oh, that's a one-way slope if I've ever seen one.
Nothing like these dwarves is mentioned anywhere in the memories. If I had been prepared,
Water down here.
Ren might still be alive.
With those weapons and armor, few would have had a chance.
We
This
need to
probably
stop the
connects,
earthquakes
to the
before
other
we
area.
lose anyone else. Ren will not die in vain.
I suppose we should probably clear. There's the 5 we need, though. I guess we'll go upward. I assume you can destroy it from either side. And there'll be another Earthshaker. Hi. Alright, I'm stealthed. Confused for a second why he wasn't doing anything. Only needs to open with the lightning bolt a bit more. Fantastic. Alright, so that brings us back to 5. We still have whatever's up in this direction though. In here. Another gear that we couldn't quite get to as well. Maybe it was meant to be a jumping puzzle. Is there another defender? Is there another Earthshaker? Glad we actually guessed that. I think there's a way to make Mark AoE as well. Oh yes, never mind. That'll loop to where the cog was. Do you want to kind of go up first? This is any ledges to jump and drop from. No, it doesn't look like there will be. There's two paths. Yeah, no. Alright, so through the cave. The Chronicles. Oh, Masterwork, Grip. Tier 3. I think Tier 3 is max, and then 4 is all the special ones. There's a wall here. I don't like the fact that we're like teetering on 5. I don't like that this ledge is kind of annoying to see past. There we go. Alright, well, we might as well destroy this. Guessing it'll lead to another bigger fight.
The bodies are still warm. Whoever's doing this can't be far.
Interesting. Blood magic down here. Even though they have potentially an infinite supply of lyrium. Side boss?
Another shrine.
Going deeper than I would have thought, actually.
You're behind it.
Have to res it. After there's our ultimate. Probably be using the other things as well. A bit more often. It looks like it's just bad. Spread us. Perfect, and there was something, so they just drop. Or are you guarding? Investments of pure. The helms are actually kind of nice. The helms you can make are kind of not good. In fact, I feel like the armor rating on some of these is always better as well. Anything else? Not quite an Earthshaker. Another gear. But I feel like I missed looting an extra weapon. Kind of feels like we should have 5 at this point. Well, actually, no, there could be a fight down there. That probably makes more sense. Yeah, there must be another Earthshaker here somewhere. Definitely one of them. 2 of them, actually. down. So like stuck in a rock or something. A leap away? No. Yeah, our body just glitched through the ground or something. At least we moved with everyone else. Can you let me move from this spot yet? Nope. I guess we'll have to wait till we teleport. Landmark in operation. So I'm not seeing another Earthshaker though. So I moved up? Yes. Okay, apparently it's me. Probably have to teleport somewhere and come back. I don't mind playing as Dorian. What's this? Buried Sea Bridge operation. Definitely have to take a second pass at this whole area. Oh, there we go. Gear. And a crash. Yep. That's a first. Interesting. I would assume, though, it was tied to whatever happened to us and being, I guess, pushed out of bounds, then rezzing, and then just glitching through the ground. Though it could also be the enemies loading in, I suppose. Oh, now it's taking a long time to launch. Not a good pairing. Task manager, I guess. Still running in the background somewhere. It looks like it closed properly. Guess maybe restart Origin. Slight inconvenience. Save your progress to the cloud, I don't care. Everything's locally saved anyway. Fingers crossed. Hasn't just died. Inquisition. Please launch. Launch the game anyway. Yes, perfect. Now we just hope that it doesn't happen again. And also that our save was somewhat close by. Well, and that the save file isn't corrupted. Actually a lot that could go wrong here. Surprised the servers are still open. I would doubt that multiplayer was that popular. Still. I remember it being kind of fun. Alright, where's it going to put us? That's the big question. Guess the game's still deciding too. Fingers crossed, not straight into another crash. Oh, and we play as us. Cool, and we can move, and it's nowhere super far back. Alright, why don't we do the enemy encounters before all else? Make sure to spot any bolters. There's an Earthshaker. What we want. Bolters. Right, everyone taking damage? No. Okay, we're fine. For you, you're a bolter. Good. What about the Earthshaker also? The bolter. Okay, I'm glad we actually have to watch and think and plan for whatever enemies spawn. Rather than just being semi-mindless. I assume they're going to continue to spawn until the Shaker's done for. Him down. And another Earthshaker. Better get their weapons from the barrier. The bolter. Oh, there's one. Defender. I meant to loot the weapon. The quest survive is sort of disappeared. Let's see. If that's the case. This will force them to like retreat or something. Can we heal from that? More enemies are just continuing to spawn. I'm guessing this will trigger like a cutscene or something.
That's it.
More fights. And we spend a Earthshaker. No boss fights. Oh, there is one though. Seems only their opening attacks are actually really that scary. That's a lot of corpses. Ooh. You can get extra weapons. We did see a cog over this way. A crash. Good. Still 3 more in this area, and I feel like this goes down further, right? Actually, we should establish the camp soon enough. They have to be in the areas we need to unlock operations to. There is a door, actually, that needs cogs, by the looks of it. No, no cogs. reward for the fight is armor penetration. And yeah, the ranged defense is actually kind of okay. I guess you automatically grab the campsite?
The attacks are getting worse.
We must be getting close to whatever they're protecting.
They're not really... Well, the last one
Only
was
the
them
pure
attacking
may
us.
pass.
Otherwise we've been sort
All
of
others will be
aggressor.
punished. Assuming
Aside
the
from the initial
Sharp
encounter.
are the pure,
We're the others who aren't allowed to pass.
could the earthquakes be the punishment?
If the tremors are deliberate, it could be disastrous for Orzamar's lyrium mines.
The Shabra were dwarves once. Something turned them against us. This reads like a
years
final
and years
warning.
and years of
We must be
separation.
nearing the source.
Very bigoted thing to just automatically think that you're both equal just because you're a common ancestor. Would be great if the world worked like that. That's generally not the case. Alright, but we have another quick travel point. So I guess we do go back and we do the operations like usual. And they are in the abyss now. Perfect. We have more than enough power. Keep scouts there to watch for whatever, or ever destroy the original bridge. Yeah. We're in, like, dangerous territory, so you want... Probably mainly Liliana and Colin. Yeah, not that really matters. Yet leather. Influence, gold, and sapphire. And it's repeatable. Alright, so I probably don't want to cheese this. Gold and influence. Yeah, influence each time is pretty crazy. What about this one? Rolling Bastion is also the same thing. So I do have war table operations, and their normal counters turned off. But we can insta-complete stuff. Do a little hard work, hauling rubble. Then one to advise the construction team, negotiate the mining cast for casts to clear rocks. Just do it through hard labor. So we have 3 areas to explore. Cool. We sell off our goods. Yeah, 70 out of 90. Definitely getting full up. Probably go drop off the purples. They probably are worth... Oh, that was not what I meant to sell. But it's worth quite a bit, actually. Maybe I just keep the helmets. Definitely buy the crafting resources, right? The highest stats. How much is it for all 150? We can only buy 2 of them. Can't even buy 2 of them. Purples are occupying 18 slots. That's actually not so bad. Alright. Completed. We're all along the way. We'll start and go back through it. Take it back. I think this will be a 3 to 4 hour DLC. Means its worth is going up and up. Alright, there was 2 more. There's 1 more region for us to explore. This was the... Was this... No, that was the clear rubble, wasn't it? Then we also have the bridge. Right, this is this... God, they're all close to one another. What? Unlock. A harvesting ore. Interesting. Now this should go up to where that cog piece was. And some loot. Junk. Where to go? I'm actually curious, have we got a better headpiece for us? Nari only though. Will definitely look better than, God, this disgusting mess. I should look up all the unique headpieces. Where to get them. Or, nope, book. Right, so that's all 5. There's something else here. Mug. I think that's 6 out of 7 out of 10. Is that it? Oh, I guess it's clear the rubble from 2 directions. Ah, okay. So they are basically just the loot. For a slight amount of loot. I'm guessing it's going to be the same. Just loot up to the top here. There's a book or a cog. And yeah, loot. Junk. Decent helmets. I think the shield's worse than what we can make though. And these will be the last 2 cogs then. Still crazy to me that we missed 5 in the other area. I'm also curious what they could possibly be used for. And I think going back to the camp is the quickest way to get to the other operation. Especially when the load screen's actually instant for once. The right or wrong way? That's the wrong way. It's technically the right way, I guess. Yeah, it's just going to be more loot as well over there. This DLC definitely could have been huger. It's kind of weird because obviously the landscapes, like all this would have taken time as well. A lot of effort for the level of content that's actually in the area. Another mug. Kingfisher star. Guessing that's unique. Focus gain. Not that great. Get armor. I think 305 is actually above what we can craft. Let's see. Cassandra is in armor worth. Yeah, 280. This has kind of better stats. Nothing else. Alright, well, I guess that wasn't that exciting. I mean, it looks like there should be more stuff here. Crazy. And that, everything's just a drop. Alright, on to the final area then. Is the way opposite to the door. Curious what the big end fight will be. Probably the Titan, but as in what the Titan is.
Did the Shabratal build
Oh, this
all
is
this?
gorgeous.
Or was it here before them?
Like the polar opposite to what the deep roads normally are. I think over this way, just really, really gorgeous view. Will this area actually be massive and not just a beeline to, obviously, that central point? No. Either, like, the smoothness of the building textures over there. Definitely just background scenery. Another bridge being blown up?
Nothing should surprise me anymore. But this... Wait. The rhythm we followed. We've found the source. But not the Titan.
Ever since we came down here, the deep roads have felt different. Organic.
This is the Titan? Will be the
We've
twist,
been
I guess?
looking for the Titan the wrong way. It isn't like us.
It's huge. Big enough to change the world around it.
Dun dun dun.
We can't see the Titan.
That was
Because we're inside it.
such a cliche close up of the epiphany. That'll be the heart. Finally gonna talk?
If I don't survive, Orzammar must know the truth.
I won't fall while Corypheus is still a threat.
Good. Glad we have our priorities straight. Again, without the actual bolters, these aren't really tough enemies. Oh, got this one? I did.
Those structures. Could there be a whole civilization in here?
A city within a Titan. Incredible.
And the quakes haven't damaged it.
Fine. The epicenter is the body, which would be outside this whole area, right? So this wouldn't actually shake. Like, if you shook something, you internally don't shake. Does that make sense? But we're probably not going to see the majority of this civilization, unfortunately. Need to look up the developments for this DLC, if they wanted to add more. And it's kind of funny, right? Because all this came out before WoW did the whole Azeroth with the Titan. At least I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong about that. No gears or anything this way either. No secret loots? Nope. Straightforward, linear, fight to the heart. Oh, you're a bolter with a giant ass gun. Oh, you there. I'm gonna die. Just occurred to me. There was no salvaging that. They're insane. Yes, they just do. It does seem like they can dagger. These just a whole nest of bolters. Yeah. That's really not good. Alright, but we got through it. I don't know why I'm bothering, I guess. There wasn't anything earlier on. I doubt there'll be. You know what? I'll give up, and then there'll be special loot somewhere.
They fight like fanatics. Aren't they afraid to die?
Perhaps they're the
I got a
Titans
machine
Legion
gun.
of the Dead.
Would you?
Don't say that.
Especially again when this is the whole like colonial shift. Like Varric's crossbow was meant to be such an ingenious invention. Be another group of them. You.
I don't want to hurt you!
And I want to finish you off. You didn't. They're getting in my way. These animals are also kind of scary. Definitely self-hide. Sort of retreat. Worry about the earth. The animal definitely has to go. Fantastic. We can heal up slowly though. Dorian's armor is like a 10% chance to revive, and he just perpetually guessed it, I guess, and I did again. Stop using Leaping Shot. There's another bolter, and I still move away. And yeah, it's just this guy. Well, the bane of our existence. Hopefully everyone else can tank it meanwhile. I'm misclicking that ability every single time, I guess. And this is a long bridge. You're done. And then 2 earthshakers. Should be enough. Need like an amulet of power. But I think I'd rather have the long draw ability than an explosive shot, because at least that will pack a punch. Let's climb. Let's loot. So the difficulty of this is literally just picking off the bolters first. Surely we're still in for another big wave. The meter end?
Look, these are the only memories in this area. That phrase is the path of purity. And there's a reference to Titan's blood? It says
Come
the
studied real
Shabbatal
quick.
come here to drink it.
The Titan's blood must keep the Shabbatal alive and powerful.
But where is it? Unless... Lyrium.
probably-
The Titan's
probably the hard
blood
thing.
is lyrium.
Every nation on the surface buys lyrium. Orzamar's entire economy is based on the trade.
This is bigger than any one nation.
We have to stop this!
Something tells me we're not just going to get infinite source of lyrium. So much for like a big creature fight. Question is, will there be mechanics? Alright. The fight will be her, I guess. Or she's just removed from it. Oh, that would have been a good twist. I would assume we want to hit the glowing things. And we don't want to stand at the edge of the map. Fantastic. Let's strike. Go nuts. Everyone can use their abilities. This is sort of misplaced though. Keep moving is also the way to do this. Yeah, it seems like it's after us. And of course I fall again. I mean, I suppose getting knocked off means we don't get KO'd. Actually a tough fight. And then I can't get anyone up. We can watch for its animations. That. There we go. Finally, we'll just tank it. it. That works too. When it pulls its arm up, we have enough time to wait. Cool boss fight. Needed extra phase or two.
Volta, are you hurt?
Too loud. The song. Stop!
Oh, second phase. You know what? Would have been a good tie-in. We know Harding gets some weird magic. Right? If Harding came down here with you.
You cast some kind of spell. That shouldn't be possible.
It wasn't a spell. It was an accident. Everything will be fine.
It looked like you were hit by raw lyrium during the battle.
Yes, it should have poisoned me, but I feel fine. Good, even.
Yeah, last time we had someone act like that, they turned into Gryphius.
You may be injured, or...
I feel better than I ever have. Stronger, more alive. The stone is silent. The rhythm has faded, and so have the tremors. But the song still echoes. It tells me things. The breach, that's what disturbed the Titan. It is calm now that it has a connection with one of its children. With me.
You were able to calm the Titan, but what happens next time?
Titans do not stir easily. It has been 1,000
Titans is
years.
a good word there.
Isana. It's our word for lyrium, and we are taught that it is a gift from the stone. But there's so much more to it than we ever imagined. I was sent to the deep roads to recover lost history. This is only the beginning.
It does have tie-ins to the next game, most
I am
likely.
staying here.
In all of Thedas, you're the first dwarf ever to command the power of magic. Your help would be invaluable.
I have no place on the surface. That world is yours to save, not mine. The mine's collapse, Ren's death. It all happened to bring me here.
After all we have seen, you wish to be alone to commune with this creature?
If she wants to stay, that's her business. I'd like to see the sun again.
I am called to the Search Inquisitor. This is where I belong.
I'm leaving with more questions than answers, but that doesn't mean you have to. Just be careful.
Loot?
The Shaperate in Orzammar will want to know what happened to you.
Tell them the truth. You don't know.
Let's go.
There must be loot. There was a question mark on the map. Explore. I'm gonna come back here anyway. If it teleports me away. It's gonna teleport me away, even though there's a long walk back.
He always comes back. Pay up, Salroka.
Well, I assume that's the quest done. Still, I'm guessing this is a quick way out, looks of it. That's the elevator. There's still find the mugs, there's still find the gears as well. But yeah, that's kind of the quest done. We have the gates, which is find the gears. We have the mugs, which is find the mugs. Most likely, though, what it leads to is extra Inquisition points. Pretty sure any weapons we make are going to be better. Slightly more damage, slightly more dex. Maybe not, actually. Target explodes for 150 weapon damage. Ammo pen's nice. We'll be able to make better stuff. Now at least I can control what bonus it gets. I'll sell all the armor. We'll keep the helmets. I'm a little disappointed in the rings we found. I was hoping for crit chance that we could max it out. It's not gonna let me teleport till I put the bow away. Apparently it's just a random chance to get it. You can't even. Oh, we'll see what happens. It seemed like, you know what, it might have been something to do with the fight. And the fact that this is closed off, I'm going to say, yeah, it was just something to do with the fight. Or whatever was on the map. Guess you can't go back there. Doesn't seem like there's anything else of interest. Let's go dragon hunting. Then we can finish off the hinterlands. Is it this camp? Or is it this camp? No, it's this camp. Ooh. I suppose we don't need 100% crit rate. I have to look up all the different unique gear.
Dispatch for you.
Definitely want to get there on horseback though.
Yeah! Yeah!
Look at this opening area. This is probably definitely the most difficult one. You can take a lick of damage. It's not too bad. That, for instance. Apparently you don't go this direction. Could be an advertiser. I think Dorian did. And Dorian's dead. Alright, well this definitely didn't go as I desired. Landing, so that's fine. As we try and kill up. We die.
One down.
Yes, the guard will have to do. We're not gonna make it before it lands. Alright. Aside from the phases, I think it's fine. Not fine because the trails are not on. Walk softly and rub some dirt on it. Well, apparently it's glitched out. Make the first phase kind of easy. Could fly off, yeah. Alright, it breathes fire, so everyone needs to come over here. Because apparently they decide not to. It goes on that ledge, so we all need to hide. That's a problem. There must be a way to get up to it. just wait for it to land. Standing behind it avoids damage. That's about it. Still can't use any of the arrows. Definitely doing good damage though. It comes from that direction now. So run over here, or else we're all screwed. And all got screwed.
The pull is down.
Right, but definitely doable. It lands here, so perch here. I should summon ads this time around. Land already. There we are. Alright, now you just have to pick up the draglings nice and quickly. One down. That'll be the other one. Perfect. Now, I'm curious if we can burn it down. Drink this. Do a lot of crit. Stop it. Using up my potion. Ah, no, we just triggered the next phase. Hopefully when it lands it doesn't die, because it is on basically no HP. Curious where it's going to breathe fire. That side. Feels like it'll breathe fire under all the rocks. No, he's landing again. I think this one you actually have to run up to it nice and quickly. Considering it's like one shot away from death. I don't even think we have to worry about the dragling ads. Yeah. Went from the most difficult dragon to pretty easy.
Is everyone all right?
Because of the crit damage.
Never better. See the way everything lit up when he tried to fry us. Now that is a fight.
That last burst of flame nearly roasted us.
Oh, and the draglings are coming, I assume. Where are they? They're running away? Kind of running away. Good disengage then. It should be the last landmark of the hinterlands. So I believe that's all side areas done. Well, except for the Forbidden Oasis. Oh, we have unlocked the final door. Right, I was meant to collect all the shards. Perfect, we can go do that. Should be able to finish this week. I have to figure out what game to go play next. While we wait for Veilguard. We do this day. Today we do Wicked Hearts, Evil Eyes tomorrow. The Fortress, Adamant Fortress the day after. Goes Parkin. That's actually might be a little bit longer than a week. Go left. Go left. I gotta remember to go left. That's how we get to that entrance easier. We do the last spirit door and then that big door up there should unlock. Enemies respawn. That's interesting. Guess we never noticed because we did all the other areas one after the other. Nice to move out of the way, Dorian. At least you don't block the shots. Movement. And they're both plates. Hopefully that's everyone. Let me take the extra gold drops though. And we actually have a resource goal. Wonder if you actually get enough dragon to make everyone gear. You probably only slightly get enough for
left in the main
people. No, it's still the same. So much damage with the static cage up. Oh, one enemy. Normal guy too. Alright, our superb belt of spirit resist. More importantly, there we go, discover what lies within. And stuff to sell, always nice too. Assume it will be lightning resistance and a giant ass pride demon. More salutes. A little bit of gold. Did I miss something there? I think I did. Sometimes it's hard to see, even with the glowing. Oh. Being looted. I think that's everything. Nope, there was gold there. Doesn't get an outline, weirdly. I assume it'll just be one room, since there's no more shards to get. Well, it's a... Yep. Ton of enemies though. Let's melt him. Why not? And kaboom. Oh, he had armor on. Got lucky. Oh, killed him at least. The lightning runes on the ground are definitely going to be a problem. I just realized Everyone else died from the lightning runes. Okay, this is definitely a sneak away. Get everyone back up. And Dorian was stuck, luckily. Thought I gave them good magic resistance. Or magic defense. I guess not. The 1% healing on attacks definitely doesn't really help out that much. Fantastic dodge. Beast through before we get a decent chunk of armor. I think without the Pride Demon, the lightning runes are performing. Teleport away anyway, so might as well use it.
Is everyone all right?
Better than you'd expect. Bloody demons.
Pure lightning essence. I'm going to read. And let's see what's in the big tomb. Agony. The helmet, but only level 20, and lightning resistance. I'm guessing we'll get the little dots as well. And that'll equal out the amount of resistance we got from all the other chests. So a decent amount of stuff to sell. Anything else? Oh, alright. So I think that's every side area done. But the Frostback Mountains. Mason. Go straight back to the camp as well to buy the resources. Suppose we could just do the Jaws of Harkin and then do all the story stuff. Yeah. What's time anyway? I think we've accomplished a decent amount for today. We miss out on any expeditions? I think these are all the repeatable ones, right? Ore harvesting, patrolling, right in the dark. I guess to reopen the area-ish. Search for the Titan Cavern all the way to last known location turned up nothing but a few small groups of Shape Atoll who were quickly dispatched. Seems to have disappeared deeper inside the Titan. Jeez. He was not the only one who has vanished. The gravesite of Lieutenant Wren was recently disturbed and his remains are missing. Not known whether or who took the body, or why. Interesting. I guess that's just lore, and then these are all repeatable. Will we get enough gold? I don't think so. Too weak, too weak. Definitely sell some of the superb stuff. And the sigils. 93. It'll be close to being able to buy out all this stuff. $11 short. Yeah, we'll grab them for now. Alright, we'll go back to Skyhold and we'll tinker with equipment, I guess. I think we can catch up with some of the companions as well. I think we have Josephine's romance story to do. I turned down Cassandra. And also the trials. Alright, so first off, headgear. Right? Iron Bull is the one to compare with. This was crafted, and this was 36 armor, 18 stat worth. 24 armor. You know what? I guess what we crafted is better. This is a nice tanky helmet. Which that feels better. Half the constitution, more armor though, and more magic defense. Wear that. And then Dorian can have the Crown of the Pure, I guess. Yeah, it looks wonky. They look awful. I mean, that doesn't look much better, actually. Yeah, no, we'll leave them. I'm sure we'll be able to end up crafting better stuff.
I'm pleased to hear.
Alright, check in with all the companions.
Hey,
Let's move.
Varric came by to talk.
For nothing. We're hoping for cutscenes. Right? Because we still have a decent chunk of the companion quests, although I think the companion quests don't become active till after the next two sort of quests. Story quests. Stuff to turn in, and Liliana. So we have to talk to about Josephine, I think.
Here's the request territory.
Cool. 750. Almost close to another Inquisition level.
Inquisitor, may I have a word? I notice you've paid Lady Montelier quite a number of compliments.
Yes, I enjoy her company very much.
An entanglement with our ambassador seems most unwise. I asked Josephine to join the Inquisition because we needed a diplomat, not so she could be toyed with.
I enjoy being with Josephine. I'm not trying to break her heart.
Then I would be more cautious. Josephine's no stranger to courtly intrigue. But love? There she's an innocent. She has no idea you are truly attracted to her. If indeed you are.
Yes, I'm very attracted to Josephine.
Is
I kind
that
of like
so?
Cassandra's quest more.
Whatever is between you, I ask that you treat her with kindness. For her sake, as well as yours.
Whatever happens, I'm glad to see Josephine has a concerned friend here.
I have so few true friends these days. Those that are left I deeply cherish. I will not trouble you any further, but I do watch over my friends. Good day, your worship.
Yeah, I think we can go back to
Inquisitor.
Josephine.
Later.
Not through these people, apparently, though. We still have also the mosaic tiles to run around and gather.
Well, Liliana just gave me quite the speech.
What about?
About us.
Oh, she is impossible. Might we discuss this somewhere more private?
Liliana said I was an innocent in love?
More or less.
Of all the... I'm quite capable of understanding our association. I've never thought your intentions were overly romantic, Inquisitor. I assure you.
Perhaps I should have composed a ballad then. Or sent roses.
What? You mean you do? We've only just... I didn't wish to presume you harbored any tender feelings for me.
Guess we have
But
to be
I'm
more
attracted to you.
forthcoming.
Quite, in fact.
But
She's a recluse one.
we haven't even known each other a few short months. How can you declare
a lot
this
to
liking
occur
for
in
me
just,
after such a brief time
I guess,
together?
2 months? 3 months? Thinking about it. It feels like this should take over the, span of like a year or so. There we go.
You've intelligence, elegance, and I always delight in your company. It seems most natural to want to be close to you.
I would not object to a closer relationship between us, my lord. If that sounds agreeable to you.
Mainly doing this because we want to dance with her at the ball.
Nothing would make me happier.
Well, then.
Better like the thought of her and Blackwall being together. Kind of better. Like, Cassandra's the only... Well, her and Sarah, I guess. Right? Because Dorian and Iron Bull get together. Josephine and Blackwall sort of get together. Solus has Plymouth. Vivian has the business arrangements. Cole is, well, a spirit, also. Who's that leave? Varric is Hawk. That's close enough, right? Can we run through everyone? And then there's Sarah. Yeah, so my headcanon would be female Inquisitors get with Sarah, and male Inquisitors would normally get with Cassandra. I've never actually done the Josephine storyline, so I'm curious. Though, like the other quests, I'm guessing it doesn't turn into anything more until we do, God, I think it's Wicked Hearts, Evil Eyes. Really look up what the quests are called. They're in my log. We go save the Empress, basically. Ooh, Heart of Despair. It's the first time we've got an item in a while. 130, it's not going to do enough damage.
What's with scalding? No fun.
Oh, that's tint. I mean, sell. I'll just sell them all. Okay. I think that gets us close to finish off buying stuff. So, journal-wise, we just have Wicked Eyes, Wicked Hearts. There we go. And meet Hawk and Alistair on the Western Approach. Skyhold is books, which is just a novelty quest, I think. And I think mostly everything else is done. Yeah, dragons are done, landmarks are done. Oh, we missed one in the approach, but I assume that's over by the fortress. Mosaics, songs. We still missed our region in the hinterlands. There's minor stuff for us to do everywhere, but it's mainly just the main quest stuff. So yeah, I think tomorrow we'll do the Wicked Arts, Evil Eyes, and then probably the day after, we can do the Adamant Fortress. Then we do Jaws of Harkon, and then wrap up the story and move on to Trespasser. I think that's a good enough plan. I think we will leave it there today, right? Just doing the Descent DLC. So, anyone hanging around or watching posts, thanks as always. Otherwise we will save and leave it there. But I'm out. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, evening, night, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are.